Mike, and I'm from Sample Bass. I'm going to give you a quick tour. This is the website, samplebass.com. And we've got the site divided into two different sections. So depending on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to produce something in a specific genre, whether it be electronic, house, hip-hop, R&B, Latin, jazz, country, you'd reach for the construction kits because they contain all the foundational pieces to create tracks within that genre. If you're just looking for a specific instrument type, be it drums and percussion, guitar, bass, keys, synths, etc., you go in here and you find the style of kit that you want. For example, Beat Bake is all hip-hop drum loops from Def Jeff. You guys know Def Jeff. We got beat down live drums. You can listen to the demos here so you can hear what it sounds like before you purchase anything. Now, one of the cool things about our demos is we don't watermark anything because we don't want to ruin your experience. We also don't add any effects or enhance the sound in any other way, except we do use some compression for delivery, but that gives you a good idea of what it's going to sound like for you when you download it. So we don't hype it up at all. If you want to click on the actual sound block and see what's inside, first of all, these icons tell you that this is a multi-sampled instrument. So this drum loop library not only does it contain Rex loops, so you can speed them up and slow them down, but you can also make your own drum loops using the multi-sampled instruments that are inside. This is the list of all that is contained within the sound blocks. As you can see, it's only $29, and this is premium stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and play a demo real quick. Yeah, you gotta love NAMM's broadband connection here. Apparently, everybody's using it right now. So if we go to construction kits, we have right now a collection of construction kits from Cascade, well-known house producer DJ, some electro house. All this stuff is cutting edge. I dare say it's better than anything out there. And the reason for that is because we have our own A&R team in-house. We have a staff of guys that clears samples, make sure that anything you download is copyright free, isn't going to throw you into a lawsuit later. Very important. And I can't really say that for every sample download site on the internet. There's a lot of free stuff. And what ends up happening is if you download from a site where you don't know where the source came from, you could be litigated later on if that made it into a hit record or something like that. So to sign up, all you got to do, let's go back to the home page. So if you're here at the home page, to sign up, the first thing you want to do is download Satellite. And we have two different flavors of Satellite, Mac and PC. And for Mac, you've got audio units, VST, standalone, and RTAS is coming soon. And for PC, we got VST and standalone. Now, Satellite doesn't require a serial number, a challenge response, or a dongle. It is associated with your account when you sign up. So that means that if you're in New York City, and you're doing a session there with all your sounds, and you jump on a plane to do a session in Los Angeles, for example, this is just one scenario. Oh man, I forgot all my sounds. Well, all you got to do is go to your My Account page right here, and if I actually log in, now all the sound blocks I've ever purchased are right here. So I can request download links to any location in the world 24/7. And these sound blocks, nothing's over 128 megabytes in size, so you could quite literally pull out a thumb drive here for a visual, right? You can take Satellite and all your sound blocks, and you can put them on one of these thumb drives. And the standalone version will also operate off this thumb drive without the need for installation. Again, no serial numbers, challenge response codes, or anything. So you just plug it in and it works. It's beautiful. Satellite, as I was mentioning earlier, the first thing you want to do is download Satellite. So we're back here again, and Satellite is the engine that that plays back all of the sound blocks or the loops or multi-sampled instruments or one-shots that you get from the website. And the advantage to that is that we can keep the integrity of the sound intact by supporting one sampler format. So the way that the producer created the sound content, that's exactly how it's going to sound, and we have control over that. Now you can do things like change the filter cutoff or add effects, panning, LFO, all that stuff within the engine. So it's a lot more flexible than just downloading raw loops and dropping them into your DAW and manipulating that way. You can still do that by, you know, hitting a MIDI sequence and exporting all the audio. If you really need to work with the audio directly, you can still do that. But we just try to make it really simple so when you load it up, you can just go and start rocking.